The internet here is not very good. I've tested it. Comes in under 2 megabytes. That means I'm not going to be able to live stream 2 nights I'm here. That's a big surprise and a big disappointment with so much news to talk about. So what I've done is I've walked out of the building. Let me see if I turn this around. Maybe it'd be better with the light facing me this way. There we go. I walked out of the building and I'm outside in the dark using my mobile on the mobile network. Hopefully it holds up. I just wanted to give you a note that I'm all right and I'm in the Western Cape, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to broadcast. Maybe I can come out here later on if the network signal is good enough and do a short broadcast, put a hoodie on to stay warm. But this is pretty crazy. So Wills, Liz Wheeler, Julie, 1440, all the folks, welcome to you. Good evening. So another busy day today, folks. Wow, I started out the morning getting some therapy treatment for my hip, which was painful but helpful, and it was a good treatment. I thank lady who took care of that for me in Gordons Bay, Somerset West, or Gordons Bay, Somerset West. And it was nice of her to take care of that. Helped a lot, but I'm still in a lot of pain. But you can see the stars behind me, actually, if you're careful there, you can see it. Also, I had to run back into Cape Town in the area of Constantia, which meant an hour drive in and then take care of some business there. It took an hour drive back out to get back to Gordons Bay, grab my things, throw them in a bag, drive to Bott River. Bott River, we had a meet and greet. I got there about 3:40, and I stayed till 5 o'clock, so an hour, 20 minutes. And I thank all the people who came to the Bott River meet and greet. I know it's in the middle of nowhere, but people ask me to come. And so, what do you mean getting old, Robert Rankin? Who's getting old? What are you talking about? It's a poor picture because it's the mobile network I'm running off of because the Wi-Fi here is just not good enough. I can try it later on, but I'm probably just going to disappoint everybody. Anyway, so yeah, I can't read the chat. It's going by too fast here. So be quiet, Robert Rankin. Someone give you a timeout for being rude. Anyway, so yeah, so I drove from Bott River to where I'm staying tonight. And little did I know that I had to drive 10 kilometers on a dusty gravel road into the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah, so here I am in the middle of nowhere with a lovely cottage, but no Wi-Fi. And the message from the folks who organized this for me this evening, they sent me a message, which I missed because I was on the road. It said, hey, there's no eats here. You should bring something to eat. So I've come all the way out here and brought no food. So I didn't see it till I got here. I'm not driving back in the dark on 10-kilometer road to go get some food. So anyway, they did kindly offer to bring me something from the restaurant. That was very kind of them, which is back in town. I feel really guilty about that. But they're very kind of them. It shows you the generosity of South Africans that they would offer to do that. But yeah, so actually the background is pretty cool. You can see the stars, and that's I actually like that background. So it looks like it's working. So you guys can see this pretty well, I hope. 345 people currently here. So yes, I can confirm that Cyril Ramaphosa is going to meet Donald Trump in the States next week. They've got a lot to talk about, and they've got a lot of work to get going. A lot of work to get going. Over a month has passed now, and you know, a lot of hates in the comment section. What I will be doing tonight, though, is I have more information from my sources in the States amongst the group of Africana refugees who went to the States, and I'll be putting together some audio. And I want to do an interview, but there's not enough data here to do it, so it's going to have to wait. Yeah, you guys can see the stars. It's pretty cool. It's a nice background, except it's temperature's dropping like a rock here. I'm standing here in my shorts, as is per the norm there. There you go. Standing here in my shorts, like I usually am. And yeah, so it's going to get cold here very quickly as the sun disappears. Yep. No, I got it, Robert. It's meant to be a joke, but I mean, I really can't see the chat here, so sorry if I sound overly sensitive. I'm just a little bit tired also. It's been a long month. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, anyway, sorry if I didn't take it as a joke, but been a great deal of pain here. I think most people don't realize the energy that I've put into this, and I've suffered through an illness while I've been here, working 16, 18 hours a day, driving thousands of kilometers to meet as many people as possible, to accommodate as many people as possible. And I soldiered on during the illness, shook hands, hugged probably 1,000 people, shook at least 3,000 or 4,000 hands while I've been here, and just drove on like a troopy. And then also I've been in agony from this hip or this quad or this bursa, whatever's going on over here on the right side of my body. It's been very painful, very agonizing. Garrett says M. Eimer's settled. Okay, so we will have a meet and greet at M. Eimer on Thursday. I think 4 o'clock is the time I asked. I have the buddy. The buddy's inside. But I just testing to see how the Wi-Fi is, if I could pull this off. because I wasn't convinced it was going to happen, folks. So my apologies for that. Look, I came in and turned the lock. There's no mains here. They have no SCOM. This is the middle of freaking nowhere. It's on a dirt road. Lovely, but it says no mains in the middle of nowhere. So they run off solar panels, and I guess they have batteries because because I guess otherwise these lights wouldn't be on right now. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Yeah, no, I got MB. I'm gonna be safe. What does it say, Chris? What? Yes, Marius, it's a sad day for South African politics. Sad day for South Africa. These folks had to go to America to seek refuge. It's also a sad day. Also a sad day for, well, it's a sad day for everybody that had to happen. Thank you for the selfie with my son at our table yesterday morning. Made my day. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. That was pretty cool. Yeah, no, folks, look, I'm up to 143, 143 times that someone's recognized me and had the courage to go up and say, hey, Colonel, hey, Chris, how you doing? Hey, look, it's very humbling. It's very amazing. Yeah, I'm really grateful for all the people that recognize me. Those who didn't have the courage to say hello, I'm easily approachable. Please, if you see me in the future, come up so we can bump that number up. The last time I was here in a month, we had 45 times somebody came up to me. This time it's 143. There are people whom I know, I've known for a long time, but haven't been able to visit so far. I haven't seen Joe Emilio. I haven't seen Laura and her boyfriend yet. There's a number of people. There comes somebody tooling down the gravel road at a very fast pace. Can you hear them coming? It's a dirt road. No, it won't be in Strand. Who asked that question? It won't be in Strand, Sandra Young. It will be in Somerset West at Im Eimer, the German-themed club, restaurant, bar, whatever you want to call it there. There's another car coming. Gosh, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Suddenly cars are coming out of the middle of nowhere. Fort Lauderdale. Love your info. Cool. They're slowing down here. I wonder if that's the people offering me a burger. Yeah, well, that's Somerset West is in Eimer. And somebody's pulling up in a bakkie. I wonder if that's the food that they're offering me. There's a gentleman here. So, folks, what I'm going to do is I'll try it a little bit later on, but right now it looks like the internet just isn't strong enough, so I'm outside using the mobile network. So this is working on the mobile, but I can't use my regular phone with a better camera because that doesn't have, it has 2G. So anyway, as I said, so I will try to do a broadcast a little bit later on, but I think I'm going to have to do it from outside here because I'll try the laptop, but it's probably not going to work. I don't want to set people. I've got 600 people currently watching, so I appreciate that. Oops, I hear bottles. That's either wine or Coke. I'm not sure which it is. But I'll try to bring this. But Ramaphosa is supposed to meet with Trump next week. We'll see if it happens. Let's hope that Ramaphosa isn't arrogant because that makes a big difference. A big difference in how things go. It's not McDonald's. Nobody, you blending with the black background. Well, I have a black shirt on. That's why. So there you go. Pride Club. So I have a Pride Club shirt. I don't know if that looks backwards or forwards. Put something warm on. Well, guys, I wanted to test this, make sure I can actually talk to you. So. Yeah, the load shedding is back. It never ended, folks. They called it load reduction. It's just nonsense. It's always been there. Listen, the black T-shirt creates a bit of a floating head stereo. Okay. That's pretty funny. You're very welcome. Anyway, you can see me perfectly. Yeah, well, but I'm outside. I'm not freezing yet. We'll see you later if that's okay. So we'll have a meet and greet at 4 p.m. at Im Eimer. That's in Somerset West on Thursday. There may be one tomorrow in Gansbaai or in Stanford. I have to do a little research. Somebody said the Kelder, but that's not exactly around the corner for where I'm at. I mean, it took 10 kilometers on a dusty road to get here, and that was already I'm like 17 kilometers from actually Stanford. I was told this is in Stanford, but it's not. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Pain, illness, emotions, and stress. Yeah, all that's played a role. Mr. QB, it is currently, what time is it now? Is it 6 or 7 o'clock? 6:30, 7 o'clock? No, I haven't heard Ramaphosa's speech. I got to try to listen in. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like driving on Johannesburg roads. Yeah, definitely haven't. Oh, you see Venus back there. Yeah, it's right there. Right there. There's over the Bucky. It's over the Bucky. No, I don't eat steers. No, I don't eat steers. I'm sorry. 1847. So 1847. So I'll probably try to do it at 9 o'clock. Okay, tonight I'll try to do a live stream at 9 o'clock. We'll see if it works. What I'll do is I'll set up a laptop. I don't think it'll work. If it doesn't work, I'll reset it and we'll come outside and I'll stand here with a hoodie on and stay warm. Team Fenter, thank you for the 70 Rand. Folks that give me so much stuff, I'm going to have to leave some of my things behind. What's that? Someone going up the road there. Going to have to leave some of my things behind. That's a security light. It detected motion. It turns blue and red. What's well with the negative comments? Well, see, these are what you call racist and bigots. Racists and bigots think we're only allowed to treat people who are suffering, who happen to have darker skin or be a different faith, and we allow them to flood our country, and only then are we good people. When Joe Biden brought hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians or white Europeans into America, there was no complaint from the left. When Donald Trump brought Somalis and Sudanese and Burmese into the country as president from 2017 to 2021, when he was president, he brought hundreds of thousands of them in over the course of 4 years, or at least tens of thousands. And no one ever said, wow, what a great magnanimous country this is, and what a great president Donald Trump is at letting all these people of color come into America. But Joe Biden can bring white folks in. Donald Trump offers refugee status to people who are truly suffering and oppressed, and suddenly it's all about race. It's all about race. Isn't that amazing? These people are just frauds, total frauds, hate wankers, useless, abusive, slimy, disgusting, vile reprobates who have no place on this planet. They should all be publicly horsewhipped and dealt with accordingly. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. So, live chat Fox was rather vile. I heard that on Fox 5, an awful lot of the White Army showed up and just flooded the chat. Thank you all for that. I really appreciate it. I have been inundated with, I have over 200 WhatsApp phone calls and messages where people called me I don't even know today. I didn't answer these things. I've been busy driving. I drove over 200 kilometers in and out of, 150 kilometers in and out of Cape Town, and then another 100 kilometers out this way, so about 300 kilometers today, and it's all on secondary roads coming out here. So yeah, I have not had a chance to actually read the things, and I'm getting messages from a multitude of reporters, a couple of whom I know, and are asking me for my sources. Others I've never heard of are asking me for my sources, and none of them offer me any of their sources. None of them offer me any connections when I needed it to build my CV, to talk to people, to do the news. It's interesting how people, when they want something from you, they will, you can come right here, sir. When they want something from you, suddenly you're their best friend. But short of that, thank you so much. I'm guessing that's a burger and some Cokes. Is there a bottle opener for the Cokes?
Yeah.
Is there a bottle opener for the Cokes?
There will be inside.
Okay.
Sorry for that. I will speak to you just now.
You don't worry about it. You're not disturbing me. The internet's too slow in there for me to do a live, so I came out here.
Okay. Yeah, but now you're well.
Evan, nice to meet you. I'm very well.
Great honor to have you here.
Do you know who I am? You don't know who I am, do you?
I don't know who you
It's
are.
okay. It's okay. But thank you for saying it's a great honor, even though you don't know me. It's very kind of you.
It's a Coke and it's Coke Zero.
Oh, I don't drink Coke Zero. Okay, I will not drink the Coke.
It's Coke and there's a burger with nice no onions, nothing on it.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't eat onions on my bribe rookies either.
Is it? At least you know what a bribe rookie is. Eh?
Bribe rookies, Coke sister, Drovos.
I will tell you one thing. I will have the burger now before it gets cold.
I was in the Army for 36 years. I'm used to eating my meals cold, but thank you for going to the trouble to come out here. I really appreciate it. Bye, donkey.
Enjoy.
Okay, thank you.
It's like to meet you.
That's a pleasure. Are you here in the morning, or will I meet you again? Or?
I'm just gonna leave early in the morning because I've got I'm renovating a house on the beach. But I'm coming back because you've got a honey thing at 11.
I'm doing the honey thing at 11, yes.
I'll be back after 11.
I didn't realize, because my schedule is so busy, traveling all over the place, and I had no idea this was the middle of nowhere. And now we had to go down a dusty road to get here, and I had to bring my food. I only saw the message after I got here. But I had some Duruvors, so it's very kind of you to bring the burger.
The burger and this Coke, like I say, you like me, I don't drink Coke Zero. I just didn't know what you can have, but it's Coke.
Okay.
And I will see you after you've done your honey.
Okay, I'll see you after the honey tomorrow. Okay.
What time are you leaving?
Well, I'm still here for 2 nights. So.
Oh, is it? So, okay, you're here.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe I leave the next day. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes, but yeah.
Otherwise, if you're here tomorrow night,
yeah,
you come with me to the restaurant.
Okay, maybe I do that tomorrow night.
I've got a restaurant in town, and we go there.
How many people can it accommodate?
many people do you want to bring with?
Well, I don't know. How many of you would come? Is it in Stanford?
Stanford, yeah.
Okay, folks. If I do a meet and greet tomorrow in Stanford in the evening, say at what, 6?
After 5, 6, yeah.
Yeah, 5. Let's say 5 o'clock, so some people can pop in and get out before it gets dark. 5 o'clock. If I do one in Stanford, how many takers I get? Let me know in the chat and or send it in the WhatsApp groups, and we'll see if we flood his restaurant with some business tomorrow. How's that?
No problem.
All right. What's the name of the restaurant?
Table 13.
Table 13. That sounds very unlucky. Maybe we don't want to do this.
No, it's my lucky number. It will be yours.
13 is your no. 5 is my lucky number.
Okay, that's Italian. 5.
No, that's American.
America as well, but Italy they also believe in 5.
Do they really?
Yes.
No, but I believe in 5 because my favorite sports player wore the number 5 on his jersey.
Exactly.
Because that's what it is. Yep.
But I'm going to spend time with you tomorrow.
Okay, brilliant.
Tomorrow night, and I just want you to enjoy. And I'm sorry that things are a bit weak because we just put solar on today.
Yeah. So was there no power before you had solar?
That there was, but we disconnect from Eskom.
Oh, you just cut the cord.
Just cut the corner now.
So how long will we expect the batteries to last tonight?
Maybe till 5:30. No, I'm joking.
We're already at 5:30. What kind of dodgy place is this? Man, I'm gonna look for the guys with the hoods coming out of the trees here in a few minutes.
You're strong enough to survive it.
Yeah, I spent 36 years in the army. I can take care of them.
There's nothing here. You know,
I
it's
know.
great. But don't say nothing because you know what happened.
Yeah, and then you say it, and then it happens. Now, when you're in the bush, you're in a farm in South Africa, you're prepared for any contingency. I'm ready for it. Thank you, sir.
And I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you between 11 and 12. I'll be here.
All right. Bye-bye, Donkey.
Okay. Enjoy it.
Did they tell you I was a beekeeper?
I don't know a lot, you know, because I'm not very often here.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
No.
they kept you in the dark.
No. I'm all over it because I've got the restaurant, I'm renovating a house, and we've got the farm. So I'm in and out and in and out.
Well, I did notice if I get lonely tonight, there are some sheep around here.
There's a lot of sheep. Just get gumboots.
Yeah, but I'm not Welsh, so that's not going to happen.
Good.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Stanford overall is amazing, somebody says. Okay, table 13 is Lekas. Okay, good. Unless you have a meet and greet in Gordons Bay. I'm having one in Gordons Bay again, Lehan, but I mean, I've been invited to come into dinner there, so I'll give you table 5. At least 5 at table 13. Okay, cool. Okay, don't waste your time. All that is South African media is there. No discrimination. Huh? What's that? What are you talking about? Don't waste your time. All that is on Southern media is there's no discrimination. Oh, gotcha. Okay, thank you for the 70 Rand super chat. Hardest Platoy says, Guten Abend, Herr Colonel. Yeah, it's not Herr Colonel. If you want to do German, it's Guten Abend, Herr Oberst. Oberst. O-B-E-R-S-T. Oberst. Okay, so can I go to say make biltong? You can. There's South Africans in the States already make biltong. I've used, what's that? They're telling me I'm out of bundle. Looks like I'm using my data that's that I don't have here. That's not good. I'll have to check that message out. So it's going to use up all my airtime here. 51 Rand. That's going to go very quickly. So I can't run a poll because I'm on mobile. But 900 people here currently. Look at this. And now I have no internet. I'm going to have to try it. LMC is the base of most good meals. Do you not eat stews, casseroles? I eat stews. I eat casseroles. I don't eat casseroles. I eat stews and I eat curries. And I don't put onions in it. It's a poor chef's way to cover up poor cooking. Please explain the birth certificate. Well, birth certificate's a document you get when you're born. I don't understand. What's the question? Uncle Chris, you're 1 in a million. Thanks so much for being our voice. You're welcome. Nicey, how's it going? Go eat your hot dinner. Isn't that like onions? Because I'm human. I don't like onions. Therefore, goats. Onions were made for goats. Yellow Topper says, appreciate it. I'm going to have to get more airtime if I'm running off of this. Wow. How does he not know Chris? That's funny. Think that maybe it's still part of that. Nope, it's not. Sounds like the adrenaline was worn off and it's all catching. No, adrenaline isn't worn off. You want me to get excited? I'm just chilling. 900 people currently here, folks, and only 334 likes. What's up with that? Let's hit the like button, okay? What I'm going to do here in a few moments is we'll wrap up here shortly, and I'll get checked to see how much data I have left in this phone since apparently I've used my bundle. I don't know how I've used my bundle because I guess the 30 days is over and I don't have another bundle, which kind of sucks. I had like 40 gigabytes and I only used 2 of them. So now they're gone. I hate that 30-day BS that they take it away from you. So anyway, more people like you, the world will be a beautiful place. Well, I think it would be. Yep. Nothing new. Anything said always comes back to you as being racist. Yep, completely nuts. Saw a video of a young white American woman being absolutely mean and anti-white South African. Look, I mean, look, this isn't America. These aren't the Americans. These are leftist hate wankers who are doing this. I think I just got some beer too. I think some beer just showed up.
Take the raw meat out.
Oh yeah, I don't need the raw meat.
Enjoy.
Thank you. All right, so I'll try to do something at 9, okay? Refugee Trek US Cowardly Act at Nampo. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go, folks. Yeah, I'm in the bush. I'm definitely in the bush here tonight. So, but it's a lovely place. I just didn't know it was so far out. You know, we and our children will vote for their opposition one day. What I think of the EFF, I made it clear what I think of the EFF many, many times. I haven't seen any ANC letter. Guys, I've been on the road. Yeah, I've been on the road. I haven't seen a lot of this stuff, so my apologies for that. What have I missed here? A little bit better on the likes with 463. If the ANC does to you what the apartheid government did to you, then you must do to the ANC. I don't know what that is, Kevin. I'm not going to sheep pen. I don't have any gum boots. Okay, Mossel Bay cooking. I don't know what chat group you're talking about this, Shannon Grief. Are you talking about for the refugees? They're full. WhatsApp only allows 1,025 people to be in a group. I'm not making 100 groups to satisfy people. If you want to join a group for WhatsApp for notifications and updates, you need to join the Telegram group. If you don't like Telegram, I can't help you. I can put 220,000 people in a Telegram group. That's more than enough, but I can't do this. All you need to know now is a border mice under the stars. Yeah, I had bundle data, Adele. I had 40 gigabytes, but they only let you have it for 30 days, and I got here on the 13th. Today is the 12th, so it must have expired today. I'm not going to bri. There's a lot of people from South Africa fighting for the truth. Hey, Narinda, how's it going? What's your number and network? I'll send you airtime. Gray Man, I have no idea what my number is. And there's 2 networks. I have Vodacom, and I have no idea what the number is. Actually, yeah, if I give that out here, then people start calling me on it. But if you send me an email, Gray Man, I can send. But not the airtime. I need a bundle actually. So, and because these things eat up a lot of data, about half hour. This is a few gigabytes of data. So, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I can't even buy the data. So anyway, okay. Yeah, why are the ANC and the EFF crying? Because they see their country melting away. They can't steal and milk the minority population, which brings immense value with human capital to the country. So they're going to be gone, and they're going to be screwed, and they're going to hate it. And so they realize what they've done, and now they're regretting it. And so they're just like children who are spoiled, who are now crying because their toys are being taken away. Okay. Sure doing some mileage. Yep. Okay, I've been waiting since February for an underbridge birth certificate, so it doesn't look like I will be getting it anytime soon. If I were you, I would apply. Why would you wait? Why would you wait? I mean, I don't understand that question. Why would you wait? The program was just announced. Put your application if you want to go to the States and get it done. Done and dusted, make it happen. What is that anyway? Oh, it's something white on my screen. So done and dusted, go do it. Why would you not do it? And once you've done it, if you get called for an interview, you take the documents you have. If you don't have your unabridged birth certificate, if you need that, you tell them, I applied months ago, I don't have one. I would not wait. I mean, what are you going to wait till you have all your documents, your ducks in a row? Meanwhile, the entire country leaves and you're the last one here to turn the lights out? No, I mean, if you want to go, do it. Gary Mann offering you airtime. Thank you. John O'Toole wants me to do a shout out to his friend Marietta. Welcome, Marietta. Hello. How are you doing out there, Marietta? Welcome. We finally hit 500 likes. Thank you for that. Meaning this and so explode. Yeah, because they're all bigots and racist. Most of them. They're bigots and racists. They hate white people. They hate Christians. They hate white males. They hate heterosexual males. They hate nuclear families. They hate God. They hate everything that's good and wholesome. They're just disgusting, vile hate wankers. So I wouldn't pay any attention to them. Well, if you've been waiting for 6 weeks from the U.S. refugee program with no response, then you sent your email, Kathleen Anderson, to the wrong place. Now, I did warn people. I found out from at least 2 people yesterday when I was at OR Tambo and also when I got to Western Cape that they had sent an email, but they sent it to the wrong address. They didn't realize it. People were sharing the wrong email address in groups, just like people share my phone number. I'd ask you to stop that. That's very unprofessional, very rude to share people's phone numbers without their permission. And hundreds of people have done that. And all you've done is flood my phone. My phone died the other day because so many messages came in. It's very inconsiderate, rude, without asking someone's permission to share a phone number. Very unprofessional, very rude. Anyway, if you didn't get a response, then you never sent an email to the right place. But the emails don't matter now. The emails are done and dusted, finished and clear. There's no more emails. If you're interested in this program, you need to apply. The application is open. Open yesterday. You go to the U.S. Embassy website in South Africa and make it happen. I heard they got like 40,000 requests yesterday. I can't verify that. I have no idea, but that's what I heard. That's anecdotal. Who knows? Maybe it was more. Someone said 400,000. I seriously doubt it was 400,000. 40,000 sounds more like it. But whatever the case is, you need to put an application in. If you have any interest whatsoever, you can always turn it down. You don't have to go. Anyway, that's what you should do. I don't think I have any effect on the refugee program. The underlying conditions aren't going to change. I've never been to East London, Sean. Never gone east of Port Elizabeth. But I've been to Amazimtoti and Durban on the other side. Can I GI to, what's this? Can I GI to America as a refugee without my wife? What is GI? I don't understand what you mean by that, Jean Faniker. You can ask to be a refugee and not take your family, absolutely. And you have up to a year to request them to come over with you. Sorry to meet you in Gauteng, but I was already in Gauteng twice. We had 300 people, 250, 300 show up at Open Plaza in Pretoria, and then we had 225 or so show up in Centurion. Veronica says hello. Okay, thank you, Johan. Anyone recommend an affordable pet relocation? Someone here probably can, because I know a few people they've done quotes on this, but none of them are affordable. Thank you for the truth. Encourage to speak the truth, where so many either stay silent or distorted. Thank you for that. Also notice on YouTube how little the international community really know about us white folks, apartheid, us history people. You're right, TJ. You're right. And the whole world doesn't know and doesn't care. So all these people think Americans are hating you. Just ignore that. That's nonsense. That's a few scumbag leftists who just hate all that's good and moral. And so they're bigots and they're ignorant, and just ignore them. That's the bottom line, I say. Big bundles because of load shedding. Yeah. So if you don't have qualification, oh my gosh. Okay. I can't be here answering for all these questions when my airtime is being eaten up by the second. I only have so much airtime because my bundle has run out apparently. So you need to go watch my videos. If a moderator would put in the indabaafrica.substack.com, indabaafrica.substack.com, go there. There's a list. All these videos answers all those questions. People need to stop being lazy and actually give me the courtesy of actually watching my content. I put a lot of time in this. My videos were published long before the U.S. government gave any information, and it's all been correct. I've talked to some U.S. officials, and what I've said about the program has been 100% correct. They actually, some people liked in the government my description of proof of concept, which the government didn't release, but that's my analysis, and apparently that floated very well with some folks. Why can't white Afrikaners in Namibia get the same refugee program? Because it's not for Namibia, Krista. It's for South Africa. That's why. So why can't white Afrikaners in Botswana get it, or in Zimbabwe? Because it's not South Africa. Trump didn't issue an executive order for Namibia. I'm sorry. If you want that, you're going to have to get in touch with Trump. Again, Kathleen, I don't know why I keep putting this up there. You have not applied. You may have expressed interest, but you sent it to the wrong email address if you didn't get an automated reply. You want to apply? Go apply now. Okay, let me just deal with something very quickly. Nobody has applied before yesterday. Not a single freaking person has applied for refugee status. People express interest. They did a cohort, a test group of 100 or so individuals. From that, they picked 60 people to send to the States in the first cohort with a charter flight. Boom. The other 40 people didn't get picked. It doesn't mean they were rejected, which they've been rejected. They weren't rejected. They just didn't go in the first batch. But nobody applied. That was a special case. Now the proof of concept has been done. We've proven the program can work because we don't do this normally. I've said this thousands of times. This is an unusual but not unprecedented situation. And PRM, the bureau responsible for this, doesn't do this very often. So they had to go through this process. They've done it. They've sent people to states. They've landed successfully. And my source has arrived at her destination as of earlier today. She's already working with people, getting settled in there. I'm going to have some of her content up. We'll get that taken care of. You'll hear what she had to say. It's not going to be live, though, because I don't have enough bandwidth out here to do this. So maybe I can get her, well, I can't get live tomorrow evening because it's going to be too late for her to be, it'll be earlier for her. Maybe I can get her tomorrow night when I'm in town. But anyway, so no one applied. It doesn't matter what you did before. I don't give a flying flip. Nobody gives a flying flip what you did before. That was to test the waters. They've tested the waters. Now they know there's sharks in the water. There's chum out there, and they know that something has to be done. So if you care and you want this program, you need to take your bum to the U.S. Embassy website and apply. It's easy. It only takes a few minutes. Please do that. Doesn't matter what you did before. I don't care. They don't care. They're not using that data. You need to go apply. All right? Simple as that, folks. Doesn't matter. If you think, well, I applied 6 weeks ago, now I'm so far behind. Nobody's behind. You're 24 hours behind. Well, yesterday morning, this morning, 24, you're 36 hours behind. 36 hours behind. So you're 36 hours behind the curve. You want to get in the queue, get the form done. Go online right now. The internet works 24 hours a day as long as you have electricity. Go do it right now, okay? Go do it right now. Thank you for the delicious prawn cocktail. Yeah, that's not fair, Ilza. That's not fair. Ladies and gentlemen, last night I had a very memorable meal with my host in Somerset West. We went to Hussar Grill, and the steak was off the charts, but I had a prawn cocktail for a starter. I liked so much, I ordered a prawn cocktail to take home. It was too late. Okay. Anyway, so I did that, right? And we brought it back. I was going to eat it for breakfast, but I had to run and get treatment on my hip. And then I had to run it into Cape Town, which was unexpected. I ate up 3 or 4 hours of my time. I left my prawn cocktail in the fridge. And Ilza found it when she came home from work. And now she's rubbing it in. So when I go back to Somerset West, I'm going to go order 5 of those prawn cocktails. And I'm going to sit there and eat them all in front of her. I can buy data with what? My credit card? Oh, my phone's... My power's at 5%, folks. I got to end it here. My phone is weak. Thank you for the 1,000 people currently here. Be sure to hit the like button. Thank you for the super chats. Boy, somebody gave a massive super chat. I didn't see that. Was that Van? Apologies for that. Somebody gave membership. My phone's going to die on me, folks. So I'm down to 5%. And it's going fast. Somebody gave a big super chat. There it is. Yell Tapper gave 500. Okay. I'm looking to see before the phone dies. No, whoever gave the big chat, thank you for that. I appreciate it. But it's all going to die on me in a second. We've been on for half an hour. I'll try to do a live stream at 9 o'clock off my laptop. Let's see how it goes. God bless. Thanks a lot. Let's get that like ratio up. 664,000 people currently watching. Thank you all for the super chats. I appreciate it. And if I can get another live tonight, I'll do it after I eat this burger. I'll let you know how it was. Cheers, everybody. God bless. Thanks for your time and support. And we'll see you in a bit. And hopefully I'll have some stuff uploaded tonight from Thea in the States. She was the first African refugee. And that's what my video said. And as luck would have it, she was the first one that walked out. So she's the first. And we have that as historic. That's the reality. Cheers, everybody. Catch you later. I'm a discombobulated, bodiless Chris. Looks like I'm on a green screen. It's just a head. Cheers, everybody.